Ladies and gentlemen, bodies of water, welcome to the Alchemy Lab. My name is Lee, I'm playing Cassius, and we are in a mystery.
We are indeed. I'm Carl, and I'm Gracchus, and I swear to you, I've had 20 minutes of just word souping out to these two to try and work out what's going on.
And we still haven't done it!
Nothing!
And I'm Matt, and there's only one question to ask. What's in the box? What's in the goddamn box?
Such a good movie. Anyway, so...
Spoiler alert, No, I'm not going to spoil that
No,
movie.
no,
I genuinely was going to, but I'm actually not going to because that's a good movie and you should watch it.
Yeah, go watch 7.
Go watch 7.
It's good.
If you haven't seen it before, definitely don't look it up first. Just go into it blind, because if you go into it with any spoilers, you will have ruined the movie.
Yeah.
That's our first tangent.
Yep.
Always got to have one.
Indeed. Last time on the Shattered Lands, Streets of Mihre, Tea and Treachery, you went to the building sites. Right, you went to the building site you were going to go to and found it crawling with agents, as was the other one. So you came to the one at the docks, and you have discovered a lockbox buried in the foundations, reasonably well hidden, but kind of conspicuous. Over to you. Lockbox.
We need to get out of here.
We need to get out of here now, yes.
I say we just ghost.
I think we go. Yes.
Well then. I put the lockbox sort of under my arm, under my coat, and sort of trap it. So I'm not obviously carrying anything. And I start walking out of the warehouse.
Okay. Make. Are you both going separately or going the same way?
We'll go as normal.
Okay, so make.
It would look weird if we split up, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
All right. Are you still putting the veneer of I am?
Yep.
Deception checks, please.
Yeah. That was a 27 for me. Which crit.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, nice. That was a 13 for me.
Okay. Good.
In my defence, I have tried to trap a lockbox under my arm whilst not looking suspect. So
yeah, but you suspect that the kind of scaffolding that you chose to rattle around may be quite vital, and they are completely wrapped up in. Is it? They're very much
in
and analysing and reinforcing and. Ulrich has climbed up and he's like studying it from a higher elevation so you can slip out of this part anyway. No one disturbs you as you move out more and you're back out on the street.
To the archive.
Where is our nearest place to go?
The archive isn't too far from the docks, so you could go to the archive.
We know it there.
But I'd rather go somewhere we know, somewhere that we can control the environment, and we can certainly do that in the archive.
And I have some great music for the archive, and you're going to hear it right now. Okay, so you head. I think at this point, not many words are going to pass between you.
No, this is a mission now. We need to find out what's in this and see if we need to get rid of it.
Get back quickly. Stay quiet.
Brisk walk then to the Devilish Archive. You enter the double doors at this point. So the Devilish Archive, it's still a speakeasy, but it's not quite as tucked away as it was before. Before it was like a super secret bar. This is kind of it's sort of between two relatively larger kind of establishments. Both inns and kind of drinking. Well, so one is an inn and one is like a larger kind of drinking sea shanty drinking establishment place. And you pick up clientele from both. It's good stuff. People can get hammered and stay at the inn. So they're like, Win-win. As you walk in, Rembrandt clocks you both. It's past business. It's past busy hours now, so there's just a few people who are kind of drunk. He's pouring a kind of upper aged elf woman a tall glass of wine, and she is like, she's very tipsy. Nock is toddling around picking up glasses. He spots the pair of you. Mr. Valentine! Good sirs! Mr. Foebreaker!
Good sir, we are on a secret mission. Rembrandt, I believe we need a locket.
I see. Knock. Lock in. He locks the doors, scurries off, locks all the side doors and everything. Ladies and gentlemen, we are having a lock-in. One night only. Drinks a third off. For my favorite customers.
And the first one is on me.
Ooh, the elf woman kind of turns. Ooh.
Tell your friends, and thank you, Rackers.
Certainly. We've gone upstairs to this place, haven't we?
Yeah.
Our office is upstairs out of the way, right?
You do.
I will head upstairs.
We live here, Carl.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember the layout in my head. Sorry. It's been a while, ladies and gentlemen, since we've actually done anything in the archive, to be honest with you.
You've never done anything in the archive.
Exactly.
This is the
First time
That's
here.
my point. No, we spent a while. Anyway, tangent, we'll deal with it later. So yeah, I'm going to head up to our office and open it, get Cassis in, and then unlock. I for safety, I'm even going to keep Knock out of the room because I feel like this stuff to me is kind of radioactive at this point. Given that secret police are scouring the district and we found it, the less that people know we've got it, the better. I trust Knock not to talk about it. It's easier for him to not have to lie.
Is there line of sight to the causeway? Do we have a window?
You do, and it does have line of sight to the causeway.
Okay, Gracchus, if you could keep an eye out, I will have a look at the box.
I put the box down the desk, and I then sort of lean against the wall, looking out the window. I try to do it in a way that sort of just looks like if we were talking in the room, but so that my eyes are out, constantly looking out of the window.
All right then. So both of you then. So Gracchus, make me perception, and Cassius, make me investigation on this lockbox.
Dirty 20 for me.
That is a 29. I was one off.
Nice. Okay. So Gracchus, foot traffic is not anything out of the ordinary for this time of night. Although, I mean, you don't see this time of night that often from here, but basically, I mean, it doesn't seem that unusual. Cassius, this is it seems like a very sort of plain lead strongbox. Doesn't seem to be anything special about it whatsoever.
Buy that.
The lock, however, you see the lock is very, very intricate. And we're talking, I mean, this is
High grade shit.
a very high grade lock. Without the key, you're not entirely sure if you could open it. It will require some. I mean, if you're picking it, it's going to require some very, very steady hands.
Some jiggery pokery.
And knowing this guy traps floorboards, this seems like what's in here seems more important than floorboards.
Yeah. So the lock itself, does it look like that itself is magical or trapped, or
you get a feeling from it.
Mhm.
You've seen up on the higher tiers, and we're talking tier 2, you have seen locks like this that are on very, very valuable stuff.
Mhm.
And it's unlikely that someone is going to break into it, because a lot of people don't have the skill to break into it.
Mhm.
And oftentimes, they always trap them. Oftentimes. Because if it's something that requires an expert to break in, that's someone you want to kill so they can't do things again.
Is it above my skill? If we look back to the story that we spoke about when Carl was gone, is this above my skill?
In theory, no.
Would the new tools that I have from our dead friend help in this at all?
They probably would. They would definitely help. Now, you didn't pick up any kind of key.
No.
You know, I thought you found one in the heart.
Lockpick.
Oh, it was lockpick. Of course, it was. Sorry. Yeah.
Very nice lockpick, not a key.
Yeah. Cool.
Very nice one.
Right. What else do I have?
Now, if you message now, you can, of course, boost your lockpicking skills.
I can.
But you're already proficient, right? In like sleight of hand.
I'm not.
Then you can boost your lockpicking skills.
Yeah. I think it's time to say goodbye to Flash.
You can always summon flashback later.
We can get Flashback another time. So I sit down at the table, light flickering there, and I let my breathing slows, heartbeat slows. I'm in.
Okay.
We get like this. If that was an alien noise.
Yeah.
There we are.
And you're in the realm of the dead. Flash is next to you. Time for me to depart, is it?
For now. Thank you, friend.
Well, if ever you need more acting tips, you know where to come.
Woof.
Woof, woof. And he just kind of evaporates.
Yeah. And I focus my mind on like the people that taught me, the thieves that I learned about back in the day, trying to sort of hold on to something and get a hit.
Okay.
This is not in the rules, ladies and gentlemen, bodies of water. We're kind of making this bit up. I can just pick, but we want to make it good for you.
Okay. So you're looking for someone who taught you
either a mentor or someone that I'd learned, from, like passed down. These guys were good at locks. They did this kind of lock picking trick, and this became a sort of a standard here, and this and that. But a mentor would be great.
Okay. All right, I got someone. So, you cast your mind back to your mentor. They are still alive. Their mentor is not. Their mentor was a half-elf called Sarah Kern.
Sarah Kern.
Yeah, so Sarah, first name, S-E-R-R-A, and Kern, K-U-R-N. So she was half elf, half genasi, and very, very, very proficient at thievery.
Okay.
She once stole the Overland crown jewels, in fact.
Okay. So we have something in common.
And she was never caught.
We have another thing.
Two things in common.
There is a story to cast that I have yet to discover, and motherfucker.
Or maybe you have already discovered it, Carl. Maybe.
So you're thinking of Sarah Kern, and you hear from, like, the ether around you seems like a very long road that stretches off into the distance. And you look to your left, and there is an alleyway. And there is a hooded figure standing in the alleyway, leaning on the wall. Almost Shadow herself.
Hello. My name is Cassius Valentine. We've never met, but my mentor was your mentee, Jaxie.
And what do you want from me?
Your assistance.
Yeah.
I have a very peculiar lock in which to unlock.
Describe it for me.
And I go through it, and I think in the biz we just call these death locks. We call them deadlocks because you have a deadlock on a door, but like these are actual deadlocks. Now I have done this before, in a very similar way to how I understood you took the crown jewels from Overland. I've done this once, but it was part luck, I would say.
So she's hooded, and you see her mouth just turns up in a small grin. She goes, very interesting. And she merges with you. And you come back to the office.
Rightio. I've upped it, and I need to... Goodbye, Flash. Okay. Well, I think I have all that I can at the moment, Gracchus. We're still clear? This won't be quick work.
Nothing looks out of place, but I'll keep an eye out.
I saw that. I fucking saw that.
I misread my own handwriting, and I'm having to switch dice. Don't panic.
Oh god, that's not good.
I do have enough of them. Okay. Right.
That's not a good sound.
Just in case. Just in case. Are you
The words, I do have enough of them. I heard several clinking dice there, Lee. This might not end well.
You were born in the dark while I have been to death. I have been to death and come back twice.
Okay.
So if I come back.
If not, Gracchus gets your stuff. Cool, thanks.
That's dope, yeah.
Oh, yeah, fuck. Okay, well, alright. Go ahead and try and pick the lock.
Let's have a little go, shall we? This really feels like I should have some dice.
No natural ones, no natural ones, no natural ones, no natural ones.
There was no natural ones, no. It was a 22.
22. Okay.
You only take half damage.
You only die once.
Okay. That one was cocked, but it's not high, so I'm going to keep it.
Nice.
All right. You are making good progress in the lock, and then you kind of get it, and you work your way in. You're like, ha, and the lock releases, so you have unlocked the box, but it kind of, I don't know how to describe this.
Am I basically on a landmine?
It sort of blows up in your face.
It sort of blows up. Okay.
Okay. So there is and like it's like a burst of black smoke just like engulfs your upper body. Gracchus, you turn around, you see that there is also some flame. The flame, however, is concentrated inside the box.
Right. I don't take a second. I'm sorry, sorry, Cass. I even say that out loud. Sorry, Cass. And I grab the documents out and try and put any fire on them out.
Make a dexterity check. Cassius. You take. Make a constitution saving throw first.
Oh, no.
Matt, just checking. Is that dex acrobatics or just flat dex?
We'll add acrobatics because you're moving quick.
Cool. In that case, then, it is a 17.
Okay.
And a 13 for me.
And a 30. Okay. So, Gracchus, you at out the documents. They're singed, but they're okay. They're mostly intact. Cassius, you take 12, 20, 8, 32, 34, 37 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Are you okay? Wait, aren't you resistant to necrotic?
Yes, I am.
You take 18 points of necrotic damage in that case.
Fucking dope.
That was 6. That was 6d12. So that could have been way worse.
Oh.
45.
I read it as 6d6.
37.
And then went, oh no, that's 6d12. That's why I swapped dice.
Fallen ASMRs are the shit.
They are. Okay, so that was a burst. It wasn't quite a burst of death, but it was something that was just like
close to it.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been less than a 20. It would have been worse. So you back away just enough. You catch a lot of it, but you kind of you feel awful. But
the last one was fire.
It seems our friend is an expert with traps.
No, the last block was fire. I've forgotten how nasty they are.
Oh.
That last trap was nothing compared to this. These are very, very expertly made.
Well, first of all, I apologize for not helping you, but I felt you'd want me to protect the documents considering what they are.
It's all right. It's fine.
They're singed, but mostly intact.
Well,
shall we?
Let's have a look at them.
I spray them out across the table so we can see what's on them. I'll keep an eye on the street below just to be safe. I'll let you summarize to me.
Indeed.
And this
I go back to where I was, leaning on the wall, looking out the window.
This will require no check because it's documents, and they're not too badly singed, so you can read them pretty clearly. Gracchus, make me another perception check.
Yep. 17.
There's more foot traffic outside. Heading towards the docks. It looks like several 6-man groups again of those military police.
Yes, it looks like they're checking out the docks.
Well, we don't have much. Well, we have some time.
They don't know where we went, at least.
Indeed.
Now, the papers, you look at them, Cassius, they are highly classified political and military documents. So these detail troop movements, military movements around Mihre. They detail Mihre's fleet. There is a list of informants. So Mihre undercover agents in Overland. There are also 2 tickets for an airship.
To
Paradise. I'm sorry, I heard it and I couldn't resist.
So these 2 tickets are to Senon. They're not to Overland, they're to Senon.
Senon.
But you know
Which
that
is
you can
that's
easily
neutral territory, right? And then you could then go from there over to Overland.
Right, exactly. Also, one of the names on there is Balthazar Jond. The other is not. The other is Heinrich Müller. Not a name you recognize.
Oh no, it was Dr. Stahl. I thought it was the guy at the police station.
It was the coroner!
Okay. Not a name that I recognise. Okay.
Not a name you recognize.
But it's a
Could be
name
an
that
alien.
maybe it's something we could possibly check with Swift.
Yes.
Well, what does it say?
We are in possession of some highly classified documents. This has movements, fleets, undercover informants in Overland. This is everything Overland would need to stage a very, very decisive engagement here. There are 2 tickets to Senon, one for Balthazar and one for a Heinrich Müller. It's a name I've not heard.
Now, Cassius, you can feel the Seeker peering over your shoulder and just, like just scouring these things. Gracchus, make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, god damn it. 17.
Okay. So Gracchus stiffens, just, and says the following. Carl?
Very good, my boy.
And then he's normal.
What the hell just happened?
What do you mean?
Something.
Does he know what happened? He wouldn't know what happened there, would he?
Nope.
No.
It felt like something forced its way into my mind.
Have you slept? I'm like looking at the documents. Have you slept recently?
I guess not. Maybe when we're done, I'll take a long.
I'll roll it if you want, Matt.
Roll it.
if you want.
Roll that deception check.
You bastard.
Hang on. Yeah, you're never seeing it.
Will it be
That was a crit. He's never going to see it ever.
you? I mean, I think your deception is pretty high. I don't know what's your insight bonus, Carl?
Insight. +2.
Oh, no.
I'm not gonna know. He's
You're never
lying to me.
Yeah, I mean, you're still pretty.
Also, to be fair, at this point, Gracchus has enough trust in Cassius that I don't think he'd question that.
Gracchus would totally trust Cassius. Oh no, Cassius is such a shit.
Feel bad.
She's on you. You did this to him.
Oh.
Now, I almost forgot that. Had to go back. All right. Now, all of a sudden, both of you. Actually, no, I don't think it can. Does it work for more than one person? We'll say it does. I haven't looked it up, but we'll say it does work for more than one person.
For fun, let's do it.
Yeah.
DM decides.
DM decides.
Unless it takes 38 health off of us, then only Cole can have it.
Okay. You hear in your mind a message. So the voice, you recognize the voice as Dr. Julius from
Star's assistant.
I thought he was going to send a runner.
I mean, the paladins, so.
He is.
Okay. So you hear the following. Mr. Valentine and Mr. Fowbreaker, Jond is gone. So is Dr. Stahl. Signs of a break-in and kidnapping. You can reply to this message.
Where are you?
His body is gone.
So hang on, where are you? His body is gone.
Come to where we said.
Where we said, okay. His body is gone. Completely gone. So is the poison. Stahl, I don't know where Stahl is. There were signs of a struggle. Archive?
Yes.
I'll be there at once.
I hope he will be.
And we will pause there, ladies and gentlemen, bodies of water.
Almost got my face blown off.
Yeah. That was tricky. I thought, I got really worried that I'd killed you then. I saw that one of those dice was a 12, and I was like, oh no.
I mean, if you had, it would have lived up to its reputation as a deadlock.
Yeah.
Yes, it would. So, ladies and gentlemen, bodies of water, like, comment, and subscribe.
Hang around. It's just getting good.
Bloody is.